And he says, you shall have no other gods before me, the command. You shall have no other gods before me. Now, I want to do this. Let me get my book here. Works better with the book. I want everybody to get your program or a piece of paper or a Bible that's big enough. I want you to do something with me. We did this in the first service. I want to do a Sunday school object lesson right now with all of you. Has everybody got something big enough? Everybody, even if you're a guest this morning. I want to insult your intelligence. I want everybody to do this. I want you to look at me here or me on the screen, whichever you choose. Got no people in the back. I'm like a little dot up here. Well, thank God I look little anywhere. But if you use the screen, look at the screen. I'm going to use the camera person, and I'm going to say that camera person's God. She was the same one in the first service, God in the second service. Don't let this go to your head. Now, in the English language, we tend to think of the word before to mean order or priority. And so when we read it, and I've always read it this way, and it's okay to do this. It doesn't really, but I think it reduces the power of the commandment just a little bit. All right? You know, like don't have anything first in front of God. Everything needs to be like God is number one and then underneath him. But if you read it in the Hebrew, here's what it means. And I'm not saying it only fits the cute phrase that's in culture so much now today of get out of my face. It basically means, the Hebrew means, have no other gods before me. Let no other gods, little g, come before me. So it's like if you used a proper English in the olden days, you go, Fred, come before me. And Fred would walk in and stand in front of me. Come before me. And if you're before me, it's right in front of me. Come before me. And we don't say things like that anymore. If you do, your house is a little strange. And, you know, if you say, come before me, I'm going, whoa, better do it, he'll kill you. And something weird going in the house. Probably got stuff in the basement. And so come before me. And so now I want you to take your piece of paper. And I want you to think right now that I'm God on the screen or here. And you're looking at me like I'm looking at that camera person who's going to be my God right now. And then he goes like this. Now take your book or your piece of paper and go like this. And he goes, do it with me. Don't let anything come, and then stop right there till you can't see me. That the only thing you can see is that piece of paper. Now take it away. Now take it back. That's what it means. That you're in this relationship with God, and it's intimate, and you're communicating with one another, and you're growing. And he goes, don't let anything come before me. Don't let anything be in my face. You and I have to be able to see each other. Because if you can't see me, we can't communicate. And when communication breaks down, the rest of the commandments break down. And somebody would say, well, Russ, are you saying the first commandment's more important than the other 9? I would just go ahead and agree with Jesus when he was asked, what's the greatest commandment? And he said, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind. I would say number 1 is the most important. Because if you don't honor God, you'll steal. If you have little gods and you're out of communication with Yahweh, you'll lie. And you'll commit adultery. And you'll covet. And you'll not take a Sabbath. And you'll dishonor authority. Because you can't see this good God